Women don't always make sense on the surface. One moment, she's glowing in your presence. Her eyes soft, her laughter effortless, her touch lingering like she never wants to let go. The next, she's distant, cold, quiet. She cancels plans. She stops replying. She says, "I need space," or asterisk, "I'm just not ready," asterisk, and you're left standing in silence, wondering what went wrong. But here's the revelation most men never hear. Asterisk, asterisk, the moment a woman wants you the most is often the exact moment she pushes you the farthest. Asterisk, asterisk, this isn't rejection. It's not indifference. It's not even about you. It's about fear. It's about vulnerability. It's about the war inside her heart between wanting to love and being afraid to be loved. And if you don't understand this, you'll react the wrong way. You'll chase. You'll plead. You'll panic. And in doing so, you'll lose her not because she didn't want you, but because you responded like a man who needs her instead of one who leads her. This isn't about manipulation. It's about awareness. It's about becoming the kind of man who doesn't just desire her, but who earns her, who doesn't beg for attention, but commands it simply by being **.com, grounded and unshakable. Let's explore the 7 deep reasons, why a woman pulls away even when she wants you, and how to respond with quiet strength, not emotional chaos. When a woman starts to fall for you, something sacred happens inside her. Her heart, once guarded, begins to open. Her mind, once cautious, starts to dream. She finds herself smiling at your name, missing your voice, imagining a future with you. And that's when the fear hits, because love, in its truest form, demands surrender. And surrender means losing control. Most women, especially in today's world, are taught that vulnerability is weakness, that needing someone is dangerous, that opening up leads to pain. So when real feelings rise, it doesn't feel exciting. It feels terrifying. She starts to imagine needing you, missing you, wanting your presence in ways she can't control. And that emotional intensity frightens her because now you hold power over her peace. Not because you're trying to control her, but because the one who feels more is the one who feels less in control. So instead of leaning in, she pulls back. Instead of opening up, she creates distance. She becomes cold, distant, unavailable. She hides behind excuses. Asterisk, I'm busy, I need time, I'm not ready. But what she's really saying is, I feel too much, and I don't know how to handle it. Asterisk, most men hear this and panic. They text more. They call, they beg for answers. They try to fix the distance by proving their worth. But every time you chase, you confirm her fear. You show her that your peace depends on her attention, that your mood shifts with her energy. And that kills attraction, because attraction isn't built on nettedness. It's built on mystery, on confidence, on the quiet assurance that you are whole regardless of whether she stays or goes. The man who understands this doesn't chase. He doesn't beg. He doesn't over-explain. Instead, he holds his ground. He gives her space not to punish her, but to honor her process. He continues living his life strong, focused, unbothered. He doesn't disappear. He doesn't ghost. But he also doesn't let her emotional spiral become his crisis. And in that stillness, something powerful happens. She begins to wonder, asterisk, why isn't he chasing me? Doesn't he care? Asterisk, and in that moment of curiosity, attraction, REIGNITES. Because now, the power has shifted. She's no longer the one in control. You are. And she starts to realize, this man isn't afraid of losing her. He's not desperate. He's not needy. He's free. And freedom is the most attractive thing a man can possess. Let's be honest. The modern woman has seen it all. She's dated men who start strong and fade, men who say they want love, but run when it gets real. Men who chase her when she's distant, then lose interest when she's available. So when she starts to feel something real for you, Her mind doesn't just ask, asterisk, do I like him? It asks, can I trust him? Asterisk, asterisk, is he built to last? Asterisk, asterisk, will he stay grounded when I'm not? Asterisk, and the only way to answer those questions, to test you, not out of malice, not to play games, but to protect her heart. She might stop replying to your texts. She might cancel plans last minute. She might act cold or indifferent. And if you react with panic, if you flood her with messages, demand answers, or question your worth, you fail the test. Because what she's really asking is asterisk, can you handle uncertainty? Asterisk, asterisk, do you stay calm when things don't go your way? Asterisk, asterisk, are you emotionally independent, or do you need my attention to feel whole? Asterisk, most men fail because they're emotionally reactive. They tie their self-worth to her behavior. They believe that if she pulls away, it means they're not enough. But the man who passes the test, he doesn't flinch, he doesn't chase, he doesn't argue, he doesn't beg. He responds with quiet strength. If she cancels plans, he says, asterisk, no problem. Let me know when you're free. Asterisk, then he goes to the gym. He meets friends. He focuses on his mission. If she stops replying, he doesn't bombard her. He waits. He lets the silence speak. And in that space, something shifts. She begins to notice the contrast. Most men fall apart when she's not available. But you're unbothered. You're not seeking her approval. You're not trying to win her back. And that's intoxicating, because it signals emotional strength. It signals self-mastery. It signals that you're not just another guy looking for validation. You're a man who knows his value. And when a woman sees that, she doesn't just like you more. She respects you. And respect is the foundation of deep, lasting attraction. So the next time she pulls away, don't see it as rejection. See it as an invitation to show her who you really are. To prove that you're not shaken by her moods. To demonstrate that your confidence doesn't depend on her attention. Because the man who remains calm when she's distant, he's the one she eventually come back to, not out of guilt, but out of genuine desire. Sometimes her withdrawal has nothing to do with you. It's not about your words. It's not about your actions. It's about the ghosts of men who came before you. She may have been betrayed, abandoned, broken. She may have given her heart to someone who didn't cherish it. And now, even though you're different, her subconscious doesn't know that. So when real feelings begin to surface, her mind whispers, asterisk, this feels too good to last. Asterisk, asterisk, he'll change. Asterisk, asterisk, you'll get hurt again. Asterisk, and so she retreats not to punish you, but to protect herself. She might become hot and cold. One day she's calling you her safe place. The next she's avoiding your calls, making excuses, acting distant. But this isn't about the present. It's about the past, resurfacing. And if you react emotionally, if you start questioning yourself, chasing her, or trying to fix her, you'll only make it worse. Why? Because you'll confirm her belief that love is unstable, that emotions lead to chaos, that the people who claim to care will eventually let you down. What she actually needs is emotional consistency. She needs to see that you're not like the others, that you don't disappear when things get hard, that you don't pressure her to talk before she's ready, that you don't take her withdrawal personally. The wise man doesn't try to save her from her past. He doesn't overcompensate with affection. He doesn't beg for her trust. Instead, he remains steady, grounded, present. He gives her space without cutting her off. He stays consistent in his actions without demanding anything in return. He shows up as the same calm, confident man whether she's warm or distant. And over time, something shifts. She begins to notice that you're different, that you're not reacting the way her exes did, that you're not trying to control her or force her to open up, that you're willing to let her come to you in her own time. And in that safety, her walls start to come down. Because deep down, every woman wants to be loved for who she truly is. Not just the version she shows the world, but the messy, vulnerable, imperfect parts she hides from everyone. And the man who can hold space for that without flinching, without chasing, without needing her to be on all the time is the man she eventually chooses. Many women, especially those who are used to attention, will unconsciously create distance just to see how you'll react. Will you panic? Will you blow up her phone? Will you beg for her time? Because she learns something important. She has power over you. And while that might feel good in the short term, it ultimately kills attraction. Because once she realizes she can control your emotions, she stops seeing you as a lead, starts seeing you as someone who needs her. And neediness is the opposite of attraction. Attraction thrives on mystery, confidence, and emotional independence. It thrives when the woman has to wonder, does he really like me? Is he thinking about me? Will he reach out? But if you're the one always initiating, always chasing, always seeking reassurance, you destroy that mystery. You become predictable. You become safe. And safe is not sexy. So she pulls back not because she's losing interest. Finally. She pulls away because she's been hurt before. And she needs to know you're not like the rest. She's seen men start strong, then fade. She's heard promises, then silence. So now she watches. She tests. She distances herself to see how you handle pressure. If you react with neediness, you confirm her fears. If you remain calm, composed, and consistent, you prove you're different, because actions, not words, reveal character. And when she sees that you're unshaken by her tests, that you're built for the long game, she begins to trust. And trust is the foundation of love. Because when she realizes she can't break your frame, that's when she truly begins to fall.